Here at the Robotics Demo Zone, Laurence is going to show me around and talk to me about the place of robotics here at TechXLR8. How are you doing, Laurence? Talk to me about robotics here at the show.
So we wanted to showcase some of the major AI innovations going on within the UK at the moment. And we thought the best way to do that is to invite robotics demos to come and show some really innovative ideas down to the XL. So that's what we have here today. We've got 4 different companies and universities demoing: Queen Mary University, UCL, Plymouth University, and Shadow Robot, which is a really exciting British startup.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you what, let's follow us. We'll go down to Shadow Robot first of all. You say they're a really exciting startup. What's exciting about what they're doing?
They've got a really cool autonomous arm here. It's ambidextrous. It can pick things up. It's very successful and unique in its design. We've got their MD here, Rich, who's designed and built this, and is incredibly innovative in the British space of robotics.
Hey man, we're just doing a quick film here for the TechXLR8 channel. Just tell me a bit more about Shadow, about where the real innovation here is with what it's doing.
Sure. So at Shadow, we've spent 20 years giving robots the same kind of hands that humans have. Really looking at how humans pick things up and manipulate them and making it possible for robots to do that. So over to the left, you'll see one of our best robot hands. It goes all over the world into research to work out how to get robots to do that. Here's our new hardware that's designed for industry. This gives robots in industry the ability to pick things up reliably, well, and efficiently. Previously, they couldn't do that.
And why not? So what's new? Because surely picking things up is what you expect hands to be able to do.
Yeah, so the innovation here is that traditionally, if you're making a robot do something industrially, you put a little gripper on, it does that. That will pick up one type of object. Here, though, we have something with the flexibility to move each finger separately, to move each joint separately, and that means it can pick up pretty much anything.
Brilliant. Well, listen, we're going to have to dash off, but thank you very, very much indeed to everyone at Shadow. Laurence, let's go around the corner and see what else is here. So, right, what have you got next for us, Laurence?
So we've got Queen Mary University and UCL University jointly showcasing here some of their soft prosthetic hands, which are very cool. If I can come in.
We'll just squeeze in over here.
So if you see the hand, there are sensors in the hand, which means it reacts to the touch. So there's someone there who is naturally moving it with their fingers, and if you see how it moves in reaction to their hand using pressure pumps and air. Casper here can explain how that's done.
Hi Casper. Very quickly, just explain what it is that you're showing here, in particular the sensor that we've got here hooked up to this soft prosthetic hand.
Yes, soft robotics is the theme here. So we have created a prosthetic hand, as you can see here, and that is pneumatically actuated. So we have here a sensor input that can read the hand movements of a user and can then be relayed to the hand, and you can see the movements on the hand there. So we hope to create prosthetic devices for children in particular, and that is from Queen Mary, University of London, the ARC lab, Advanced Robotics at Queen Mary.
Casper, thank you very much indeed for showing us your pretty nifty looking hand. Love the look of that. Right then, moving on. Laurence, where are we going next?
So I thought you'd show you final demo. UCL using a bio-inspired robotic manipulator and inflatable arm here.
An inflatable arm, oh there we go.
Hi Andre, can we get a demo for a second? We're just showcasing for the TechTV.
So what are we looking at here?
This is a soft robot, so it's bio-inspired by the octopus tentacle. It's a soft version of a robotic arm. Okay. So you can actuate it, and you can see how it moves around, just like a robotic, like an octopus arm. It can be used for minimal invasive surgery in the medical field, or even exploration for unknown environments. So, for example, when you have an unknown environment which you can only access through narrow gaps, because this is essentially actuated pneumatically, you can deflate it, you can squeeze it through that narrow gap, and once it's on the other side, you inflate.
Raises his hand, and in I go. And I can give him a good firm handshake and move his arm around however I feel. is completely safe to interact and work with. But apparently I am terrible at giving handshakes.
Well, listen, Laurence, I'm sorry, Jake, I'm going to give you a handshake right now. That's a good handshake in my book. Laurence going to give you a handshake as well. Another good handshake. Thank you very much for showing us around the robotics demo zone here. I'm off to another zone to see what they've got going on. Back in a minute.